Wow, wow. It's good to be here. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. So if you can hear me, just go to the comment section and tell me you can hear me. I'm using a very good mic, so I don't think there should be a problem with you hearing me. We have so much to cover today that I would be blazing through, right? I'll be blazing through because, man, we've got so much to cover. And we do not have the luxury of time. Okay, so good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's webinar. Great. I can see, let me call everybody. Some people have been here since 11 a.m. I can see Justus Wamkini. I don't know, Wamniki. Pardon me for pronouncing your name wrongly. I can see Marion Joel. Thank you for coming as well. I can see Kola De. I can see Smart Lola. I can see Celestine. I can see Kalu. I can see Blessing. I can see Edna John. I can see Champion Real Estate. I can see Albert. It's great to have you all here. Okay, so I'm just putting the finishing touches to make sure I have as many people join us here as possible. It's good to have you all here. I can see Peter. Peter, welcome. So today is going to be very interesting. Today will be quite interesting. So I don't want to use slide. I'm just going to share the screen. Okay, today will be quite interesting. So it's good to have you all here. We are going to be talking about something very interesting to all of us here. Most of us are business owners here. And what I'm going to be sharing with you today here is something that will definitely change your business for the better. Okay, so let's see. I want us to get as many people in here before we get started. Um, okay, so I'm just going to rush through. Let's get started so that we don't waste everybody's time. All right, today we are going to be talking about. So let me just share my screen real quick. Share screen. This is what I want to share. I'm going to share the audio as well. Okay, so I believe you can see my screen. So I'm just going to be sure so that I can see my screen myself. Yeah, I believe you can see my screen. Okay, so if you can see my screen, let me know. If you can see my screen very clearly, let me know. So I'm just going to hide my face a little bit. Okay, all right, so let's jump into what we have today. Today, we're going to look at how your small business can make you $500 monthly with sponsored ads. Now, initially, when I just wanted to run this webinar, I thought of just teaching you some basic stuff as per why your ads are not converting, but and you know how you can actually use sponsored ads to get some money, to make some money in your business. But I thought of expanding it because I wanted you to get the very best from this training. I didn't want you to come here and waste your time. All right, so my name is Sean Balogun Sami, and today I'll be teaching you about how your small business can make you $500 monthly, minimum of $500 monthly, leveraging sponsored ads. All right, so I want you to meet me. I have spent over 8 million naira now when it comes to sponsored ads, especially on Facebook for myself and my clients. I've also run ads across a lot of other platforms, including TikTok recently, Google, YouTube. There is what is known as Taboola Ad Network. I've run ads there as well. But I found out that the easiest for an African, the easiest for a Nigerian, an African to actually use is Facebook and Instagram. And most of the people don't even know. I mean, some of you here have never even heard of Taboola, right? Some of you don't even know you can run ads on TikTok as well. So most of these platforms are kind of complicated, and the easiest has been Facebook and Instagram. And so I choose to major there. And that's not all. Um, I've trained over 3,500 students right now on how they can improve their business, right? Make more money using Facebook ads. And some time back, I used to sell a course known as the Google My Business course that taught business owners how they can register their businesses on Google so that when people are searching for things on Google, their businesses can also pop up. That's not all. I also am a certified textile and polymer engineer from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, as well as a disaster risk manager from the University of Ibadan. That's where I did my master's. And personally, I've made a lot of money online. I don't really want to go into that. And then I'm also the founder of InfoSoft Innovations, and we're a registered marketing SME, right? We help SMEs in Nigeria to actually make sales, not just Nigeria. We've worked with people in the UK, in Hong Kong, Singapore, um, and Ghana, Cameroon. I've worked with a ton of people. So that's a little bit about me. And I'm telling you this because I want you to know that you're listening to somebody who has been in this game for as long as possible. All right. Thank you all. I can see more people here. We have Power of Knowledge, Egele Marion, Joel, RW Vibes, Niger News, Kalu, Albert. Good to have you all here. All right. So let's proceed. Enough about me. I want you to check me out on social media. So for those of you who don't know me yet, you can go to Facebook, search for Samuel Obet Balogun, or otherwise known as Sean B. Sami. This is me here. I've gotten over 3.8k followers on my Facebook, right? And then I also have this. Some of you joined my Telegram community. It's known as Sean Balogun Sami Online Sales Mentorship, and I have over 3,000 as of the time I took this picture. 3,690 people there. And this is my Instagram as well. I have over 510 followers. I mostly talk about business, online business and all that. That's basically what my brand is about. And then this is my YouTube where we are. I have over 1k followers so far, and you can see them for yourself. All right. So I think that's enough about me, just to build some proof here that you're dealing with somebody that has actually stayed in this game quite a while. So look at what we're going to be learning today. Like I told you, we have so much to learn, and I am not sure we can cover everything this night, but I'm going to try to breeze through it. Okay. So we're going to look at what is actually Facebook and Instagram ads, and how do they really work, because a lot of people don't even know what this stuff are. They think they are just boost posts, and that's not it, right? Then I'm going to tell you about myself, the one decision I took that changed my life. I'm going to tell you about that, and then we're going to talk about the 6 big mistakes you make when you run ads that are making them not to convert, right? There are 6 big mistakes you're making when you run adverts, and this is why your ads do not convert. And then we're also going to look at 3 simple advertising strategies that bring you sales. Then lastly, I'm going to give you a snippet on how you can actually make 500k monthly or $500 monthly with sponsored ads. Then I'm going to teach you the one thing you need to get started today. So how can you actually start? I'm going to give you that. And then lastly, you're going to learn how can you actually start launching your ads. I think these two should be together, so it's just a mistake. All right, so let's jump in. What is Facebook ads and how do they actually work? So from time to time, I'll be coming to check the comment sections because I can't see it as I'm streaming, but I'll be coming to check the comment section here. So hopefully that's cool. So I'm seeing your comments. I can see you, Chini Love. Good to have you here as well. All right. So now there's some very, very important misconceptions a lot of people have about Facebook ads, and a couple of them is that um, social media ads or paid ads is sorry, okay. So paid ads is basically ads that you just set up, you just boost posts. But there's one very important thing here. These ads are different from Google. Most of you have gone on Google to search for something, and while searching, you found out people sponsored ads and whatever. Maybe you searched for maybe a restaurant near you, and while you were searching, restaurant ads popped up. Now that's very different. Firstly, you were actively searching for something, but that's not what happens on Facebook. I mean, none of you woke up this morning and say, "Oh, wow, what can I buy on Facebook?" None of you did that. Each and every one of you woke up saying, "Oh, let me get on Facebook to check what my friends are saying. What is the trending topic today? What is a funny video I can watch?" So you must keep that in mind that while you're running ads, Nobody woke up to look for your ads. And this is the major reason why your ads have never converted or have not been converting, because people are not looking for your ads on Facebook. They're not looking for your ads on Instagram. So what do you have to do? That's the first part. And we're going to come back to this. The second thing is okay, so the second thing is no longer Facebook is now profit oriented. So they want to nudge you towards running ads. They're not interested in you posting content. They want to make money. In short, I was reading an article a few days ago, and the owner of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, he is owning just 29% of Facebook. I mean, I needed to think when it means the owner of a whole company that started it from when it was small owns just 29%. Now I don't know how true this is because it was on TikTok. I saw it, and TikTok is a crazy place. But I needed to understand that. I need to understand that the reason why he's owning that little is because there are a ton of investors who has put money into this stuff. So Facebook is business oriented, and this is the major reason why when you post something, say you post something, you add a link, go and buy my product, you're going to notice that less than 3 4 5 people is going to see it. In short, very sometimes nobody will see that stuff, right? Nobody will see it. And this is the reason why, because Facebook is purposely reducing your um reach, so that you're forced to go and how do I put this now? You're forced to go and run ads. It's done on purpose, right? It's done on purpose. Okay, so I need to know if people are still following me. Are you still following me? Can you still hear me? If you can hear me, you're still following me. I need to know. Okay, it seems my network is lagging, so let me get something. Okay, good. Some people are still following me. Great, 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 great. Nice. Okay, so now the third thing I want to talk about is that Facebook ads give you control more than any other type of ads. More than any other type of ads you can ever run presently, Facebook ads gives you the maximum number of control. You can target people based on location. I brought people here from 5 different countries. I live in Oyo State in Nigeria. I'm not living in Ghana, I'm not living in Cameroon, I'm not living in other states, right? I live in Oyo State in Nigeria. I was able to get you from all over your different countries, different states to this place. That's the power of Facebook ads. But that's not all. You can also target people based on interest, right? Like now, I wanted people who were interested in business to see my ads, and most of you here are business owners. Most of you here have a product you're selling, and that is why you're seeing my ads. That's why you saw it. So that is how much control you have on Facebook ads. You have so much control. You can choose who sees your ads, and you can block people who you do not want to see your ads from seeing it. So that is so much control that you have. But the reason most people do not even know about this is because they make some of the critical mistakes I'm going to be sharing about. And your ability to use this control you have is going to be a very big determinant in the kind of results you're going to see on Facebook ads. So let me give you an example. I apologize. For some reason, my network just disappeared. I don't know. So I'm going to share my screen again. Let's keep going. Okay. So, like I was saying, Facebook Facebook gives you that much control. Facebook gives you that much control. Now, the next thing is that you choose how much you want to spend, right? That's one beautiful thing in Facebook. Now, I have run ads, like I said, across multiple networks. I remember trying to run ads across I think that was Twitter. Yeah, and the minimum you could spend was 10,000 naira. Now they also have a limit. It's still cheap, but it's a limit. So you can spend up to 10,000 naira. And the price is very, very reasonable. Bring you any money, right? It's per day. So it gives you so much control over your spending. But another important thing is your reach. It gives you a lot of control over your reach because you get to choose who do you want to reach, and you get to choose how much of that kind of person you want to reach. So it's really, really cool, right? Facebook ads is really cool. So I don't want to spend so much time here. This is what Facebook ads really is. Who are not interested to them, sorry, interested in what you were selling. All right, so let's move on. We're going to see some of what I'm talking about and how it impacts your business. So I want, before we go forward, let me tell you about one of my, this is a student of mine and also a client of mine. She tried everything. I mean, she tried posting on social media, on WhatsApp. She was posting. And so the more she really like network, she signed up for her run ads. And so we set up our ads. 700 people saw her ads, and she was able to make 6 sales at the end of this her training. She had a trainer, so she was here very, very grateful that okay, people had come to her class. She had been struggling to get this done before, and it was able to work. The point I'm trying to make here with this story is that if you understand that posting organically is not going to take you anywhere, that you need to run ads, that you need to know how to run ads in a social setting. You need to get people who are not originally interested in you to come on back. Let's see. Okay, so now I want to tell you about the two decisions that changed my life. Very, very interesting thing. So a little bit about me. I used to work for MTN Nigeria, right? I was a customer care rep for MTN Nigeria, and I was grossly underpaid, right? I think we were paid just 18,000 naira back then. This was 2020, 2021, late 2020, early 2021. So this particular day that I took this picture, I wrote something on my book. What happened was that, funny story, my TL, we call them TL, team leads, had just shouted on me, and this lady was way younger than me on a normal day. Like, she wouldn't even greet me, right? It was very painful. I mean, I understand she was my leader and all that, but where we worked here, you couldn't shout on a customer, and you couldn't shout on your TL, and you received all the shouting. So it was very painful. And so after she shouted on me and publicly shouted on me and all that, I removed a piece of paper, my book, which I usually bring there because I love writing a lot. So I removed that book, and on that book I wrote down some very important things. And one of the most important thing I wrote was money stops nonsense. And I did made up my mind there and then to become a business owner. Now, this was not even the most important decision I made, because even though this decision helped me quit, in short, a month after that this particular picture was taken, I had quit from there. While it helped me to quit, the most important decision that actually made me a lot of money, that made me to be able to make this webinar talking to you today, is that I decided to get a mentor. I started my own business. I struggled to make sales. I struggled and struggled and struggled. I knew Facebook ads, but I wasn't making sales. I knew so many different type of ads. I was Think of me as a tech guy that knows how to put everything together, but I did not know how to collect money from my customers. And it was until I decided to get a mentor, and that was when everything changed for me. And since that time, my business has been making seven figures every single month, seven figures, seven consistently. But it was because I decided to get a mentor. The space between when I quit this job and moved to do my business was over 3 years. And in that 3 years, I never made seven figures, even if you bring 6, 7 months together. It took me months before I will make a million. It took me weeks to make a single sale. That was how bad it was. But when I got a mentor, I saw the holes I needed to plug. So that is the most important decision I have ever taken in my life. And it's going to play very importantly to you here today. Okay, I just wanted to put that out there. Now, let's talk about one of the major reasons why you're here. What are the 6 reasons why your Facebook and Instagram ads are not converting? Now, the very first of those reasons why your ads are not converting is because number one, you're boosting posts. A lot of people tell you, oh, just boost posts on Facebook. In short, on my ad, which I am presently running, I have a ton of people who attack me constantly saying, okay, but you boosted this post. And that's because they don't know the difference between a sponsored ad and a boosted post. They are different. Okay, and I'm going to explain that to you. Now, another reason why you're not making sales is because you do not know your ideal customer. You believe that everybody is going to buy from you, and that's not true. Another reason why you're not making sales is because you're using poor ad content. Again, I'm going to show you how this works. Another reason, which is why you're not making enough sales, is because you have poor business page optimization. Again, this is something you are going to see how it impacts you. And then the worst one of all is that you're using the wrong strategy. Okay, so let's look at them one by one. The first one is boosting posts. Now, when you boost posts, right, and you because most people who boost posts do not actually know how to do this properly, right? When people boost posts, they most of them really don't know how to do it. There's a right way to boost posts, but because you've not been given the right information, you simply just create a post and Facebook will just give you this option. You can see this option here that says boost post, this one here, right? Avoid it at all costs because it's a trap, right? It's a trap. When you boost posts like that, one of the things that happen is that you're going to get a ton of people liking, commenting, everything on your profile, but they're not going to turn into sales, right? They're not going to turn into sales. So what you want to do is to avoid boosting posts, right? You want to avoid boosting posts at all means. Okay. Now, another problem with boosting posts is that it leads to disabled accounts. I can't tell you thousands of people who come to me in my DM every week. My account is disabled. How can I run? And my account is because you boosted posts without knowing the right way to set up your account. And so because you boosted it without knowing the right way to set up your account, it leads to you not having an account properly set up, and so you end up maybe having payment issues, right? You can't make payments, and so Facebook will just disable your account. And these were the same guys who asked you to boost posts. So this is why I say it's a trap, and you want to avoid it at all means until you've learned the right way to actually set up your account, and then you can go ahead boosting posts. Okay, so the next one is not knowing your ideal customer. Now, for anybody to be your ideal customer, they must fit these 3 boxes, right? They must be interested and motivated to buy your product. What do we mean by interested and motivated? Interest means these people really want the stuff you're selling. Motivated means they have a desire, a strong desire to actually buy the stuff you're selling. If they are not interested or motivated, they are not going to buy from you. And I'm afraid they are not your customer. You want to move on from them really fast. Okay. So if you sell an ulcer product, somebody who is interested is somebody who wants to be free from ulcer. Somebody who is motivated is somebody who is in pain. This person is in pain. They're going to do everything to get rid of ulcer. Okay. So that is somebody who is interested and motivated. The second one is that they must have the means. They must have the money. A person is not a customer until they've paid you. Okay, somebody is not a customer until they have paid you. All right. If what I'm saying is making sense, please drop sense in the comment. If what I'm saying is making sense, drop sense in the comment. Right? Somebody is not your customer until they have paid you money. So if they do not have the means, the money to pay you, they are not your customer. And so I've had issues where somebody came in the past and said, they want to sell books for kids, for I think for university student or secondary school student. I can't really remember now. And I was like, who are you targeting? And they said they were trying to target students. I'm like, why? Students don't have the money to pay you. Students don't have the money. Who do you want to target? Their parents. And so when you're targeting the parents, the message you're going to send to them will be different. For example, let me give you a very, very perfect example here. If you're selling a maths, let's say you're selling a maths textbook, you're not going to say get A1 in maths and you're sending that message to the parent. It doesn't make any sense to the parent. But you can say something like, help your child get A1 in maths and be the proudest mother in the school. Now that appeals to the parents. So this is why we're saying understanding who your perfect customer is very important, because it will appear not just in your message, but it will also appear in the copy you're using, in who you target and all that. Okay, good. Thank you, Zerini. Yeah, thank you so much. She said it's making sense. Champion said it's making sense. Chini says it's making sense. Move, good. Now the last one is that they must be the decision maker. Coming back to this example of students and parents, you can actually see that the children are not decision makers. They love this stuff, but they are not decision makers. They can't make the decision themselves. Okay, so you have to make sure that the person can actually make the decision to spend the money, right? There are some families where the wife and husband have a joint account, right? And so nobody can make that purchase until both of them sign off on it. So you have to know who is the decision maker. Whoever is the decision maker, that is the person who is your customer. So you need to know how to speak to them. Very, very important. Okay. Now, this is just one of the reasons. Let's go to the third one. Use of poor ad content. I want you to take a look at this ad here, this picture here, this picture that is so jam-packed that has 95% off, right? This picture that has 90%, you can look at it and see it's so jam-packed. I mean, even if let's do a very small example here. If you were scrolling, you were watching some funny content, you were laughing, and all of a sudden, when you scrolled, you saw this ad. Do you think you're going to spend time going through this ad, trying to decipher what is written there, open it, zoom in, zoom out, try to save so that you can see what they're talking about? You will not. You are already in a state of euphoria and you're going to simply move to the next funny thing. And this is why I said, when you're running ads in a social setting, nobody came there looking for your ad. They all came there because they wanted to laugh, they wanted to see something interesting and all that. Okay, so this is why your ad must be very captivating. Now I want you to look at the other ad on the other picture on the right hand side. You can see how it's so clear. Like, imagine what they said, right? Let us read what they said. They said, new product alert, it is bitter, it leaves an unpleasant aftertaste, it takes longer time to prepare because you need water, the smell is nothing to write home about, but on the 19th day you're going to see this one change. Like, it's so promising, it's so clear. You are so aware that once you get this thing, boy, oh boy, I'm going to be free of pile. Okay, so it's so clear. So the more clear your ad is, the better. So if you're running ads, you want to run ads and you're making the mistake of using dull videos, maybe you got a video that was recorded 17 years ago and that's what you decided to use, or the one I usually have problem with is real estate agents, video that has been sent via WhatsApp. WhatsApp reduces the quality. So a video that has been sent via WhatsApp, you see them sending that video over and over. By the time you try to run ads, nobody can even see what it is. So do not use videos with poor sound, dull videos. You don't want to use poor designs. You don't want to use low quality images, and then you do not want to use videos that don't have sound. All these are going to affect you. Again, just remember, you are dealing with another human being just like you on the other side of the screen, and any small thing that is not captivating to them, they are gone. They are going to leave whatever you're talking about and just zoom off. Okay, all right. So now let's move to our fourth reason. Offers. Your offer is super, super, super important. I cannot overstate this. This is probably one of the most important things you are going to have to do. If your offer is not urgent, if your offer is not relevant, and if your offer is not a steal, and I'm going to explain all of them. What do we mean by your offer is urgent? Your offer must make somebody think on their feet, right? Don't give them so much time to say, I'll go back and go and think about it. The moment somebody goes back to think about it, that is when they will receive a call from the village that somebody has swallowed, I don't know what people swallow in the village, but you will receive a call that, somebody has swallowed something in the village and they need to send money home and all that. So you don't want to give them that kind of time. You want them to pay you now. And this is why people, most of you have you've seen Black Friday. Have you ever watched a video of the physical Black Friday, like when people, how people go into stores that do Black Friday? It's mad. It's crazy. People fight. People get wounded because at that point that offer is crazy. That is a steal. It's urgent. If they say they are not going to be there today, everything is going to be gone. And that's what you want to do about your offer. No matter what you want to sell, you want to make it look urgent. The second thing is that your offer must be relevant. You cannot be selling shoes to somebody who makes shoes or who has a billion shoes. Okay, your offer has to be very relevant. Your offer has to make sense to those people. Okay, and then the last one is that your offer has to be a steal. I mean, this should not be something they can get everywhere else. If it is something they can get anywhere else, then you're off. It doesn't make any sense to them. All right, so that is that about your offer. Very, very important stuff, right? If you understand these three things, you'll be able to come up with crazy offers that make people buy from you over and over and over again. If this is making sense to you, type continue in the comment section. If it's making sense to you, um type continue in the comment section. All right, let's talk about another reason why your ads are not converting, and that's because you are having poor business pages optimization. Now I want you to know one very important thing. Thank you, champion. Thank you, Kalu. You're saying continue. Let's go. I want you to know one important thing. People do not trust you. Some of you here do not trust me. Very normal. You don't trust me, and it's okay. You don't have any right to trust me. Firstly, a ton of people have been scammed online, so you can imagine that people will not easily trust others, right? Do you understand? So you have to be doing every single thing you can to get your customers to trust you. And one of them is making sure your business page is optimized. So your business page, before we go ahead, look at these two examples. You can see this one on the right. Let us assume these two people are selling creams, right? Let's do this. Tell me in the comment section. Are you going to choose if you're going to buy from the person who is selling cream on the right picture, type right. If it's from the left person on the left, type left. By the way, this is right. The person on the right, this is right. This lady that doesn't have anything on her profile. Let us assume both of them sell cream. Who would you buy for? Is it the person on the right or the person on the left? Me, I cannot trust the person on the right. I'm going to work with the person on the left because this lady, apart from the fact that she has a ton of followers, you can see that she has some other things here on her. Let me try to zoom in. Okay, so she has some other things here on her profile. This include kids hair wear, some other things. She has so optimized it so you can see different pictures here. Meanwhile, this other one has almost nobody, just 122 followers. You can't even tell what they do. All right, so if you were like me, I'm going with the left, right? I don't want to be scammed. I don't want anybody to steal my money and run away. So definitely that, right? So your your business pages must show people what you do. Number one, it must teach people how to contact you, right? It must teach people how to contact you. It should have case studies, testimonials of people who have bought from you before. And then it should showcase your products. Very, very important stuff. Very important stuff. Your business should do all these four stuff I've mentioned here. Really, really, really important. Okay. Now, let's look at the last one. This is the worst one because most people do not even have a sales strategy. They just feel like, if I boost posts, people will run and buy. Nah, nobody's going to come and buy. I mean, we are not just keeping money waiting for you to show us your product and come and run and buy. So if you do not have a good sales strategy, you're not going to make sales. And this is one of the major reasons why you're not going to make sales. So far, we've covered the 6 reasons why most people do not make sales when they run sponsored ads, right? We've covered the 6 reasons. Now, Let's look at three simple strategies to run paid adverts that will make you sales, right? So the first of these is your lead generation or brand marketing strategy. And I'm just going to breeze through this because these are very, very in-depth and large topics and we can't cover them here. The first one is your lead generation or brand marketing strategy. And what you do here is simply to get people to come and know you first, and then you nurture them before they buy something from you. This is very important because it helps you build trust, right? Which is the major reason. I mean, nobody's going to ever give you money if they don't trust you. You will never give me money if you don't trust me. It's like that. If your friend comes to you today and says, "Hey, please borrow me 50,000 naira, I'm going to pay you back," it depends on the level of trust you have. Even if you have that 50K, if this is somebody that over time, you've borrowed them 5,000, they have not paid back 1,000, they've not even paid back. Who will borrow them 50K? I'm very sure none of you is going to borrow them 50K. None of you is going to say, "Hey, um, this is my friend, I'm going to borrow them 50K." They already have proven that, boy, they cannot pay this. Somebody that cannot pay 1,000 naira. Are they going to pay 50K? You understand? So you definitely know that trust is important. And if the trust is not there, you're not going to pay them. You're not going to give them that money, right? So the same thing here. What you try to do with your lead generation example, what you try to do with your lead generation strategy is to try to build trust, right? You want to build trust with them, and so when they trust you, they get to pay you. And this is the exact one I use in my business. I use the lead generation strategy, and it has been working for me. I have been making seven figures consistently using this method. Every single ad person, most people in Nigeria use this strategy. Most of the ads you see in Nigeria, this is the strategy being used. The second strategy is the e-commerce strategy, and this is where you send people to a website to buy your product on the website. Now, this strategy is not, I don't recommend it for beginners because um, you need to build a lot of trust, right? You need to build a lot of trust. You need to get people on that page, right? Somebody who is coming for the first time, this person has never heard of you before, they're going to come to a page and read a lot of stuff about your product. And on that page, you have to get them to trust you. Okay, you have to get them to trust you. And so it's not a strategy any beginner can use, but it's also very effective. And I have a ton of friends who are using this particular method to make a lot of sales, and they are killing it. And this is the second sales strategy that works. The third one is the WhatsApp mini market strategy. And this is the one most of my students use. I've trained, as of today, over 600 students on Facebook ads. And this is very, very important strategy, especially for beginners. This is the most important strategy. And this is the strategy I'm going to be covering in the next topic that will teach you how you can actually make $500 every single month using your product. And this is the strategy we're going to use. It's called the WhatsApp mini market strategy. And this involves you creating your own market on WhatsApp of people that will be buying from you every blessed day. So let's jump into that strategy. But before that, I'm going to show you on.
Hi, my name is Yuechi Daniela. I am a digital marketer. For the past
So let me just give you a little bit background because I want you to listen to what she's saying. But Onyechi is one of my best students. She struggled to sell her weight loss tea. In short, I don't know how she found my ads, but when she came across me and she got my mentorship program, within a week, Onyechi had set up her ads completely and she was selling her weight loss tea to the point she has quit her job now. She does her weight loss tea full time. So I would like to know if you can hear me. I'm going to play this video and I want you to tell me if you
4 years,
can hear
I struggled to find my feet in the online space. Hi, my name is Yuechi Daniela. I am a digital marketer. For the past 4 years, I struggled to find my feet in the online space. I paid for so many Facebook ad courses, but I still struggle to set up an effective ad by myself. Each time I want to set up an ad, I have to pay someone to do it for me. It was really frustrating because I was spending so much money paying experts to run ads for me. This continued until I came across Sean B's Facebook ads few months ago. I enrolled for his Facebook mentorship program. Sean B didn't just teach me how to set up an effective ads. He took me by the hands and guided me through all I needed to run high converting Facebook ads and sales funnel by myself. In his course, he made me understand that for one to get high returns on Facebook ads, 30% of the work lies on proper Facebook ad setup, while the remaining 70% is largely dependent on what is done before and after the ad setup. So it is not just about setting up an ad. You will learn these 70% secret factors in his mentorship program. After implementing his course on proper Facebook ad setup, I had to set up my first e-commerce ads using the engagement campaign. Sincerely, I was getting tons of DMs on my WhatsApp because people would easily click on my WhatsApp button, but I had few sales. So I went to him to complain. He encouraged me to set up a sales funnel. I was so scared because I didn't know how to set up a sales funnel. So I had to learn it because it was part of his mentorship program. Me mention B. What sets him apart is his personalized enrolling in his mentorship program was a game changer for me. Unlike other courses filled with jargons, his teaching is so
Okay, okay. So yeah, that is from one of my really cool students. You're gonna hear so much from a lot of my students. I have a ton of students that are really passionate about students, right? That's one thing I'm super proud of, right? Now this is another client. This is about a client and a student from Ghana, and she's using the WhatsApp mini market strategy, and we set up ads for her. And before this time, of course, she had struggled. She was unable to sell. She had been trying to run her business. They said a picture says 1,000 words, a video will probably say 1,000,000 words. So I was trying to just cross, and of course I told her she can run it again. The point I'm trying to make here is that this stuff works. It's till today, as I'm talking to you, she's now running her ads by herself. But as I'm talking to you now, she uses only that strategy. She doesn't even have a laptop, only that strategy on her phone, and she consistently sells profitable ad. The first thing you want to do is known as housekeeping. So housekeeping is the first part. You see, the biggest reason why you're not making sales, like I said before, so it's when you try to don't reason that you're talking to human beings like you, and it's very important that you understand that you're dealing with other human beings, because if you fail to see that you're dealing with other human beings, what happens is that you launch ads that only you like. But when you want to run ads, you actually want to make sure that your content is profitable. So you set up ads, right? The first is that you need to have your offer tightened. Your offer has to be so good that anybody that hears it want to jump on it. Your offer has to be that good. Your offer has to be that good. All right. The next thing is that you need to have creatives. I mean, take a look at this creative we were using for a client. This is a flyer that we use for a client brought in a ton of orders for us. We used it on. She was selling a product. This actually brought us a couple of orders. Somebody says the line is breaking. Is it from my end? Is there any other person that can hear? Please, I can see two people saying the line is breaking. This cannot be my network now. What's happening? Somebody is saying the line is breaking. Hear me clearly. If you can hear me clearly, just drop a comment. I can hear you clearly. Let me know if I'm going to reset my network. Okay, can you hear me clearly, please? All right, Champion says you can hear me. I should continue. JV says the line is breaking. This is not good. Recurrence, it must be a sudden issue because the line was not breaking before for a bit. Hopefully, oh, I have a ton of people saying it's breaking. This is not good at all. Okay, so give me a refresh. Let me refresh so I know if it is still breaking or it's better. All right, how about now? I believe it's a little bit better now. Okay, so from my end, it looks better. I just turned on my own. So let's proceed. Another thing is that you have to have right. The more amazing your creatives, the better the kind of results you're going to get. Need to connect your assets, your landing page, your sales pages, your social media pages. They have to be connected and they have to be optimized, right? Then budget, how much are you going to spend, how much are you going to get per customer, and all that. Very, very important. Because most of the people who will come to you at day one will not buy you, right? Most of them will not buy from you on day one. You need to be able to follow them up. Very, very important. Okay, so that's your housekeeping. Who has the reasons why you're actually converting? You've been able to produce 30% of the work done, right? 30% of the work. Step two, and this is now look at that boost post ads manager. I go through the phase ads manager. So is remove this a little bit. What you need to do is set up your ads from there. This gives you a ton of control, a lot more control than somebody who is setting up ads using. It's very limited, and like we've said before, it's something you should run away from, right? So you should Hi guys. Sorry, I apologize. My network went off again. Well, so I apologize. Okay, so the first thing, like I said, you want to go to Facebook Manager and you'll be able to set up your ads from there. Now, the next thing is this next thing you must do here in step two is to use the right campaign objective. You want to use the right campaign objective. Facebook has 6 ad objectives here. There's awareness, there's traffic, there's engagement, there's leads, there's app promotions, and there's sales. For you who wants to make sales, your focus should only be on engagement, leads, and sales. Okay, for you who wants to make sales, your focus will only be on these three. Okay, so and you're going to learn more about this as we proceed. You only need to focus on this. You want to scale it. You want to scale it from 5,000 increase the money you put. You want to make more ads. If your ads are not doing well, you want to drop the budget you're spending so you can work on it and fix it to know what is actually happening. Okay. All right. So this class is quite long, so I'm trying to shorten it. Let's jump. The last thing you want to do is said 1 to 3% of you buy yesterday. What about today? Are you going to buy? Good morning. That's how you told me yesterday. And day before yesterday, you're going to buy. Good morning. That's how you told me yesterday. Are you going to buy? Good morning. That's how you told me yesterday and day before yesterday. You're going to buy. Are you going to buy? You cannot do that. Right? That does not make any sense, right? Nobody's going to buy from you when you do stuff like that. So to make sales, he had his product was I think his product was 5,000 if I remember. That was early this year. His product was around 5,000 naira, and Abdul was struggling to make any sales, and so I told him to use this same method I'm about to teach you. And so what Abdul did with this method was really simple, so simple that in 1 day you can see what he has to say here on the left. He was able to immediately sell. Since my network is still breaking, he was able to immediately make more sales. Okay, if you can hear me, if you're still following, please drop a comment. Just tell me you can hear me and you are still following. Let me know that you can hear me, you are still following. Okay, this is another student of mine, Onyi. Onyi made 50K in 2 weeks. 2 weeks of joining. It should be 5 or 6 months ago. So she has really made a ton in her own business. Okay. Now, let's see another student here. This was his first campaign. Sure, he was very scared. He wasn't sure his Facebook pixel will work. He wasn't sure of so many things. And I just told him, I encouraged him to go ahead, use the method I was telling him. Use the method I was telling him. As this method was a little bit different from what we were teaching today, because you're going to make a ton of money. So let's see what we have today. How can you actually make 500K? What do you have to do? says it comes and goes. Champion says it's here. I apologize. Nigerian network is something else. I'm using two different networks. Maybe it's messing up. I really do not know, but it's working. Okay, so how can you actually make 500K with sponsored ads? How can you make 500K with sponsored ads? All right. So the first thing you want to do is that you want to create an offer. Now, this might not appeal to everybody. So you might make less than 500K, you might make more. But you want to have make sure your offer is selling for at least 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira should be around maybe $6, maybe $6, roughly $6, because a dollar is 1,700 naira now. So 10,000, your product should be around 10,000 naira. Now you want to run sponsored ads that will get at least 50 people to message you and join your mini market every day. At least 50. If you can get less than that, that's fine, but it should not be too low. At least 50. I will recommend you stick with 50. Now, if you got 50 people every day to join your WhatsApp group, right, from your ads, and the last step is to follow them up at least 2 times a day, and then you aim to make at least 2 sales per day. So look at it. If you made 2 sales per day, right, 2 sales per day is 20,000 naira times 30 days, that is 600,000 naira. 2 sales per day times 10,000 times 30 days, that is 600K. So you've passed even your 500K per month strategy. This is so simple. But the truth is that except you are mentored into this, it may not make sense. But if you already know how to run Facebook ads, this is super simple. I just gave you a holy grail method of making as much money as you would like. Why am I sure of this? Because I'm going to show you one of our students. I apologize, Marion. You must just be our network here. Now I'm going to show you one of our students who is actually using this to make over 1.5 million every month. So it's working. It works like crazy. Okay, so this is another student of mine, Dorcas, who joined this training, and in less than 1 week, she used $2 and made multiple sales of her products. Right? You can see how she used this. She posted this in our July group. This was a student in our July cohort, right? Because we have this mentorship cohort every month. You're going to hear more about that. But she was in the July cohort, and um, she used less than $2. She got 16 messages and she made sales of her product, right? Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because it works. It works once you have the right knowledge. This is somebody that would have probably spent a ton of money and would not have made any sales. Okay, so how can you actually get started launching better ads today? Well, the truth is that you need only 3 things. You need a very powerful offer. You need a laptop with a landing page, a website, or your smartphone. You can actually get started with your smartphone, believe it or not. A lot of people say, yeah, no, you can't run at your smartphone. You can. Most of my students are using their smartphones. But the most important thing you need is the right knowledge. If you have the right knowledge, every other thing gets simple for you. Every other thing gets simple. Yes, RW, you're going to get uh, yes, there's going to be a recording. You're going to get the recording available. I apologize for the bad network. I don't know. Nigeria is in a crazy state, right? All right. So, yeah. So these are the 3 things you need. You need a very powerful offer that drives people crazy. You need a laptop, a landing page, or your smartphone, right? If you're using a laptop, then you know you're using a website or your smartphone, and you need the right knowledge. If you arm yourself with these 3 things, you're going to be making more sales than you can think possible, right? Okay. Now, how can you go about this? How can you create that powerful offer? How do you get access to the right knowledge? Yeah, you might have your smartphone and your laptop, but how do you go about this? And that is what brings me to the 30 days business mentorship program, which I want to introduce to you. Now, this is a Facebook ads mentorship program. WhatsApp vendors, and real estate at least 1 million naira in the next 6 months. At least 1 million naira in the next 6 months. Right? That's over it, roughly under $1,000. At least a million naira in the next 6 months. Some people are going to hit it faster, some people are going to hit it slower. It all depends on what you already have, on your stack of knowledge you've already had before joining us. So let me go ahead to tell you more about this program. Firstly, this is not a get rich quick scheme. I'm not promising you that once you join in, you're going to start making a million. No, I'm not even promising you're going to make your first sales in the next 1 week. I don't promise that, because there's a lot of people are different. There is knowledge gap for everybody, and it's going to be your based on your knowledge gap. Some people come in, they just need one thing, and it's going to change their game. Some people need to start from scratch. They've never had about Facebook ads before, and they need to start from scratch. So you cannot compare both people. It all depends on where you are, right? The same thing, sorry. The same thing happened to me. When I got my mentor, I already knew so much about Facebook. I was setting up ads for people, but my own ads were not converting. And so it was one thing that my mentor told me that blew up. So it works like that. For some other persons, they will need complete training from beginning to end. All right. Now, the next thing is, this is not for you if you're lazy. I don't like lazy people. I don't like people that cannot study. I don't like people that cannot implement. So this is not for you. If you're lazy, please, it's not for you. It's not for you. Go away. Go away, because you're just going to waste your money. So if it's for you, you're lazy, you're not, it's not for you, right? Now, it's not for you if you're a freeloader. It's not free. Things like this do not come free. Good things are not cheap. Don't let anybody tell you, not any other way. There's this common saying we have that the best things in life are free. Well, not really. If you want to buy a Lamborghini, it's not free. You want to travel the world, it's not free. You want to sit in first class, it's not free. You want your child to have good education, it's not free. So what are the best things in life that are free? It's not easy. It's a saying for poor people. So if your dream in life is not to be poor, you want to avoid that saying at all means. Why did my lights go off? You want to avoid that saying by all means. So it's not for you, right? It's not for you. So right, it's not for you if you can't study. It's not for you if you can't study, right? I want people that are going to study, because you need to learn how to get it done. So it's not for you if you don't fit into any of these four things. All right. Now, this is what you're going to be getting basically in the program. You're going to learn how to set up profitable Facebook and Instagram ads for your business. Whatever you sell, you're an affiliate marketer, network marketer, whatever it is you sell, you're going to learn how to set up um, Facebook and Instagram ads for your business. Then you're also going to get 30 days group mentorship, eh, which includes 10 hours daily support. So we have two full-time staff in the community that are there answering your questions, helping you with issues you have. If you're a new buyer, you're confused, you don't know how to go ahead, you hit a brick wall or something, whatever your problem is, there are two people in our groups that help you to resolve issues every day between the hours of 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. every blessed day. And you're going to be mentored for 30 days. In this group, you're going to be mentored for 30 days. You're also going to get 1 year access to the Sell Like Crazy Academy that contains all what you're going to be seeing very soon. It contains a lot of courses, both on TikToks, so many things, right? We have so many things, and you're going to be seeing it very soon. So here's what the Sell Like Crazy Academy course has. You're going to learn how to set up Facebook, Instagram accounts, sort your payment issues. You're also going to learn how to set up ads that get customers to message you on WhatsApp or Instagram DM. You are also going to learn how you can set up your pixel on your website. So you want to sell using your website, and you want people to come on your website and buy something from you. They should not come to your WhatsApp. They should just buy on your website. You're going to learn how to do that as well. You're also going to learn how to create mind-blowing offers. Remember, I said your offer is probably one of the most important things that will get people to buy any stuff from you. Okay, so you're going to You're going to learn that as well. You're also going to learn how to create, how to run lead ads and fill up your WhatsApp group. So if you're an affiliate marketer, you're a course creator, just like the way I did, all of you, 400 plus of you came to my WhatsApp group. You're going to learn how to run ads that get people like that to come in so that you can sell your products. You're also going to learn how to use just 1,500 naira to know when your ad is not converting. So instead of you burning um, thousands of naira, thousands of dollars, and your ad did not bring results, you're going to know how can I use as low as 1,500 naira to actually know, is my ad doing well, and if it's not doing well, how can I change it? You're going to learn this. But that's not all. You are also going to learn how you can optimize and scale your ads. How can you optimize and scale your ads? If this is making sense to you and you're following me, write sense. I want to know those who are following me. Just write sense in the comment section so I can know you're following me. All right. Then you're also going to learn how to generate at least 100 interested leads every day and make at least 2 to 5 sales every day. That's the WhatsApp method I just spoke about, the WhatsApp mini market strategy. You're going to learn it in depth, how it works. Good. Thank you, Fumi. Fumi says it's making sense. Champion says it's making sense. Thank you. Thank you. I just need to know that you're following me. You're also going to learn how to write ads that convert. Let me tell you why boosted post does not work. Because the people who write ads do not know how to write an ad that gets boosted. That is just the secret why boosted post does not work, because you don't know how to write ads. And so if you learn how to write ads properly and you learn how to set up your creative, that's your flyer, your video properly, you can use boosted posts. I'm serious. But 90% of the people who use it, in short, 95% of the people who use it do not know how to use boosted posts. Okay, so that is the major problem they face. Now, apart from that, you're going to get 50 ad copy templates. I've been running ads for people for the last 5 years. So I have a ton of ads that have worked, that has brought in millions. And I'm going to give you these ads. You can use them in setting up your own. You can just add and remove whatever needs to be removed and all that. Okay. Apart from that, you're going to learn how to steal from your competitors ethically. Okay. So I heard that my display is not changing. Is that true? Erin, oh my goodness. How comes? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what about now? I hope it is working now. From my end, it seems to be working now. Confirm for me. Okay, I'm super sorry, guys. Confirm for me. Yeah, the display is working now, I believe. Confirm for me, please, that you can see this present screen. Okay, it says one now working. So I'm just going to slide back so that I can go over this again. Um, this is what you're going to be getting. Okay, yeah, so you're going to learn how to set up Facebook advertising accounts, sort payment issues. You're going to learn how to set up ads that get customers to message you on WhatsApp or Instagram DM. You're going to learn how to set up Facebook pixel on your website, track purchases. You're going to learn how to create better offers, offers that make people pay you. You're going to learn how to run lead ads, fill up your WhatsApp groups and all that. You're going to learn how to use 1,500 to test your ads and know when your ads are working very fine or not. You're also going to learn how to optimize and scale your ad. So if your ad is doing well, how do you optimize it? How do you scale it to make more money, right? You're also going to learn how can you generate at least 100 interested leads, make 2 to 5 sales every day using just your smartphone. You're going to learn that. You're also going to learn how to write ads that convert, even if you've not written before, so that you can even use boosted posts. You're going to learn how to do that. You're also going to learn you're going to get access to 50 ad copy templates that you can edit, copy paste, etc. Then I'm going to also show you how you can steal your competitor customers. Right now, these are already recorded videos, and I'm going to show you in a bit. I think I should just open it by the side. um yeah, so let me open this by the side and keep it. Very important. Then you're also going to see how can you create a website or landing page without paying for hosting. For my website, which I use, I pay for hosting over $50 every single day. Right, over $50 every single day. Sorry, every single year, and it's expensive. $56. That's close to 80 something K I have to pay every single year. And so you're going to learn how to actually set up ads without doing this. Then for those of us who want to be, learn how to run ads for clients and get paid, you're going to do that. You're going to learn this as well. It's all covered here. Okay, that's not all though. You're also going to get sales strategies, right? You're going to get sales strategies for affiliate marketing, real estate, WhatsApp marketing, and network marketing. You're going to learn what are the sales strategies that you can use, okay, that you can use to close sales. It's not enough to run ads. You also need to know how to get those people to pay you money. So you're going to also get follow-up strategies. We have some really in-depth follow-up strategies which we use. Right, it's not enough to send people to your WhatsApp group. Cool, it's good to have people there, but if you don't know how to follow them up properly, it's not going to convert to sales. That's not all. You're also going to get business growth strategies. How can you actually grow your business? Okay, so you've reached a point where you're making maybe 50K every month. How can you grow it to maybe 500K every month? How can you grow it to maybe 5 million every month? You're going to learn all these growth strategies. This is what we cover during our mentorship sessions. You're going to get access to this as well. Total value of this is 50,500 naira. Okay, so let's go. Now, you also get all these other bonuses. You're going to get 1 year access to the Sell Like Crazy Mentorship Academy plus support. You're going to get everything. This is valued at 50K. You're also going to get 1 year copy and creative review. So what does this mean? Sometimes you want to run ads and you are not sure if the ad you have is good enough to put outside. You're going to bring it to us and we will review it for free as being a member of this community. So we'll review it for you so that when you put it, you have ads that are way more likely to convert. So you're going to get this as well. And we value this at 30,000 naira. Now you're going to get 10 hours daily customer care support. I mentioned this before. So we have two people who are dedicated there every day to guide you. John and Abdulaziz. You're going to get to know these guys, and they will be, these are contacts you have to save because they will be there every single day from the hours of 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. to guide you every single day from Monday to Saturday. The only day they don't work is Sunday. Then you're going to also get 10 website templates. For those of you who are going into e-commerce and all that, I will give you 10 website templates which you can plug and play, and sell your products. And then apart from that, you are also going to get you're going to also be part of our weekly live mentoring sessions, right? You're going to be part of our weekly live mentoring sessions, and these mentoring sessions are very, very powerful. I can promise you that it's not something you should miss. We hold it every Sunday, so we're going to be having one tomorrow. It's one of the most very powerful business growth sessions. So this is why this is not just another Facebook ads course. It is the biggest. I don't think there's anything like this in the whole of Africa. I have not seen. I'm somebody who buys courses a lot. Every single month, I buy a new course because I need to keep updating my knowledge. So, and I've bought a lot. I've honestly bought more than 50 courses to 60 courses at this point. So, and I'm not talking about 1,000 and $1 courses. I'm talking of $25, $30, $40 courses. That's the type of courses I buy, and nobody has this. So, what you're going to get here is amazing. And then we have continuous course updates. So this is valued at 50,000 naira. So Yeah, Latifa, just hold on. You're going to get more information about this as we proceed. We're almost done. So, I want to say something. When you enroll in this program, at the end of this program, when you're done with this program, you'll be able to set up ads by yourself. You'll be able to set up, you will not need to pay anybody. You will not need to dance tirelessly on your WhatsApp status and on TikTok to sell your products. Gone are those days for you. You'll be able to set up the ads by yourself. But that's not all. You are also going to be able to analyze your ads, right? So that when it is working or is not working, you don't just know how to fix it, but know exactly what to fix. That's not all. You're going to be easily able to sell your bags, your shoes, your real estate, courses, whatever it is you sell that is allowed on Facebook. Right? I cannot tell you how to sell something that is not allowed, but something that is allowed, you're going to be able to sell it. Right? And then if you're the type of person that wants to automate your business, you're going to learn how to do this so that your business sells for you when you are sleeping. I can't tell you how many times I've woken up to credit alerts. That's how easy it is. You wake up, your business is selling for you in your sleep. I will tell you, you will learn how to do this at the end of this program. And then, most importantly, is that you will be able to scale your business to making from zero wherever you are to at least $1,000 very, very easy, very, very fast. So let me proceed. Let me show you what you have in store. Now you'll be getting all of this, right? The total value of everything is 250,000 naira. You get the Sell Like Crazy Academy course. You get 1 year access to the course, support community, 1 year copy and creative review, 10 hours daily customer care support, 10 website templates, weekly live mentoring sessions, continuous course updates. Total value of everything is 250,000. That's roughly 100 and maybe 180 or $190. I'm not exactly sure now. But for today, this is the price you're going to pay. I'm not going to charge you 250,000 naira. I'm only going to charge you 25,000 naira. That's all you're going to pay. And I believe it is very fair based on what you're going to be getting. Now, I'm also going to give you fast action bonus for anybody who decides to make payment and join us before 6 a.m. West African time tomorrow morning. If you do that, you're also going to get my knowledge to cash cross. This is a mini course that is designed to teach you how to create an ebook or create your own course. If you want to create your own course, and you're going to do this in just 7 days, very, very direct course. You will create your own course and you'll be able to sell it in just 7 days. This course is valued at 20,000 naira, but I'll be giving it to you for free. That's for just the people who join before 6 a.m. You're also going to get the webinar income blueprint course. This is valued at 20,000. So if you're like me, you want to do webinars the way, let me put my face up so you can see my face, right? Yeah, you want to be able to do webinars like me. You can see my face, you can see everything. You want to learn how to do it. This course is going to teach you how you can actually set up webinars like this to sell whatever it is you sell. Sorry, let me try to fix my lights. My light has been down. Um, Okay, so that's not all. You're also going to get our upcoming course. This course is valued at 10,000 and it's TikTok Ads Money Blueprint. So this course is not available yet, but everybody who gets this is also going to get that. And it's going to teach you how to run ads on TikTok. Now, TikTok recently started allowing Nigerians to run ads, and I immediately bought a course on it last week. And I've run some of you here. Some of you here probably saw my ad on TikTok, and that's why you came here. Some of you, right? And so I ran ads on TikTok and it was amazing, right? Really amazing, really cheap as well. I got, with less than 2,000 naira in ad spend, I got over 300 people to come to see my product, to see my landing page. Really cheap, right? So that's another thing you're going to get inside this, just for those who pay before 6 a.m. If you pay after 6 a.m., this bonus does not belong to you, I'm afraid. Right? This bonus does not belong to you. So, but I want to do something else. You're not going to pay 20,000. You're not going to pay 25K. You are going to pay just 19,999 naira. So I have done an extra discount for you, another extra discount for you. So instead of you paying 25,000 naira, you're just going to pay 20,000 naira, and this is available for the next 12 hours. Available for the next 12 hours. So I believe I have like men overdone it. So yeah, Latifa, you were asking the price in CDs. I'm going to be showing you how you can access it. Access the price in CDs really, really shortly. We're going to be dropping the prices for okay, let me just quickly show you that here. So the price in CDs is 180 CDs, and I'm going to send you the payment details on the group for whatever group you are. You're going to learn, you're going to get the payment details on the group. It's 180 CDs. Okay, so you will see it for whatever country you're from. We have the. Let me just open that real quick. Um, if SLC. Okay, so yeah, where are we? Okay, so now here's my promise to you, and I'm promising you that if you took this mentorship program, you studied everything that we have asked you to study, and you applied everything that we are teaching you here, and you did not get sales, you did not see positive change in your business in the next 90 days. That's how long we're willing to go with you. The next 90 days, you're going to get a full refund, and you're going to get, I will leave you to be a part of the program. I'm not going to remove you from it. As long as you apply faithfully, very important, because some people do not apply faithfully. I mean, that's human nature. So as long as you apply faithfully, you're definitely going to get your full reward. You're going to get a full refund if you do not receive results. But it's impossible for you not to see results. It's impossible as long as you took action. Now, and I'm going to be showing you more testimonials real soon. Here is Ifine. Ifine Ifan is one of my students, and he did
Good
not
afternoon.
know
My name is
anything at all about running ads, and until he met me. But today, Ifan not only works with me, he in short, I had to recruit him because of how good he was running ads for other clients, making 6 figures months. Now he's part of my agency, and he run ads for clients. So listen to what he has to say.
Ifine. Okay, so I'm one of the students of Mr. Sean. Okay, so I purchased his Google My Business course, and his Facebook ad course came along with it as a bonus. Okay, so I watched his Facebook ad course, and it was a game changer for me. Okay, so I've been helping clients ever since I watched the video. His Facebook ad course, I've been helping clients run ads, and it has been amazing. I've been helping them get amazing results. One client sold bags, and she got up to like 200 plus purchase selling those bags. No, sorry, mistake. Shoes. Yeah, she got about 200, over 200 purchase selling those shoes. Then, and she also sold bags. All right. I also helped her to run ads for bags, and she sold over
Okay, so I'm not
100
gonna. I have a ton of
pieces of
testimonials. I
those
cannot even allow all
shoes.
of them
I
play.
also have
I
another
just want
client
to
that I
see as many
helped.
people as possible. So let's jump
Um,
on. Let's jump on. Let's just go. So please go ahead, make your payment. This is where to make your payment to. Send your payment to Money Point, Money Point Bank for Nigeria 81038444012. Let me just put this across the screen. Let me put this across the screen so you can see. Okay, so this is where you make your payment to. The link is on the screen. You can see it here, just showing on the screen. You can make it there, or you can pay to this link, https bit.ly.slc world. Very, very, very awesome way of making payment anywhere in the world. Wherever you are in the world, you can pay via this link. It's a Stripe link. Wherever you are in the world, you can make payments via this link. Okay, so I will come back to this, but take a screenshot for the let me leave it for the next 30 seconds so that you can go make your payments. Once you've made your payment, a to your group, to the admin of the group where you are, or whoever it is that gave you this particular who sent you this link to this video. Just ask them how can you forward your proof of payment. So send your email and your proof of payment together with this, with the to the admin of the group where you are, to the admin of the WhatsApp group where you are, so that it can be enrolled immediately. Now, okay, let's go on. Let me show you more testimonials. Okay, so we're going to be dropping the payment link for other groups. Let me do that now. Let me sharply do that now. Meanwhile, I want you to take a look at some of the things we have in the course. So I just want you to see it. Firstly, we have a certificate. We have a certificate. You can see it here. There's a certificate. When you take this course, at the end of this training, you get a certificate, right? Certificate of completion. And so I do the translation, but that's not all. Look at everything here. When you come in, the first thing you see is this introduction. And with introduction, you are able to watch, right? You're going to be able to see all the videos, and it's all divided, right? So that each person gets what they want. So you're not watching all the video. You don't need to watch all the videos. You will have it based on what you said. You can see in our module 3, look at it here, is basically for those who do e-commerce. Module 4 is basically for those who and all that. Module 8 is our specific module for those who do not have a laptop. You're going to be using your smartphone to sell. So you're going to use module 8, right? Module 8 is the module you're going to study. So it's very divided, very arranged in a way that you can easily study and get results. You don't need to watch a tutorial. You can access this document. You're going to see the step-by-step method of setting up ads. Take a look at this here. You can see it. You're going to learn how can you set up your ad from start to finish. Talking about developing your offer, so that when you're watching the videos, you understand what you're learning. You're not just learning abstractly. So these are some of the stuff you are going to it's something nobody should miss if you're serious about turning your business around and making sales, if you're serious about that. So for Ghanaians, so I'm just dropping some of our payment links in the group. Now I want to ask a very serious question. If all this program did for you was to help you make like as little as 2,000 naira per week, helped you avoid having to pay somewhere like me, I charge really high. If you're going to come to me to run ads for you, I charge really high. That's the truth. I've been in this game long enough. So I moved from when I was charging 2,000 naira back in 2020 to today I charge 50,000 naira per week to help somebody run their ads, and that's the cheapest. We have other programs we have other programs where you can also learn this and make a ton of money for yourself. So if you want to give me money, I think it's worth it. Right? If it helped you become somebody like me, right? right? You have your own agency, just like my students. You will still see more who are running ads for other people. I'm going to show you more who are running ads for other people. So if it helped become like one of my really cool students, we worked together in the past couple of months because he was just good, right? So he was a student in my class. I think it was in his final year, and so he was able to pay, make money, pay his school fees, buy everything just from what he learns in class. Somebody that really respected or just listened to what he has to say.
My name is Olado Kwenyola, and I just by Coach Sean. As a Facebook media buyer. In fact, I was really
So bad. It doesn't seem like any videos are even.
Hello,
Daniel
Daniel.
was also struggling to make sales, and he was selling a slimming tea. In short, one of my students had to recommend him to mentorship, and within a few days, he was actually making sales already. He was making a lot of sales of his slimming tea, something that he had tried selling for over 2 months, and there was no hope. That's how powerful mentorship can be. So I'm just going to play it. Let's see if it will play. If it will not
And
play,
I'm into e-commerce. I'm a student of Sell and Shine Academy. Sell and Shine Academy. I've had the challenge of having access to good mentors. They will promise you and they will not deliver. They are so concerned about getting audience into their lead, and at the end of the day, they don't turn up to 1,000, like 25,000 since I started implementing the course. But I know that I'm definitely going to get more if I continue to push. Yeah, thank you. I oblige if you
If you okay. And before now, I used to struggle with setting up my landing page for my e-commerce business. I used to think it's for those techie guys that'll be able to set up their landing pages. But with Mr. Sean, I set up my landing page from scratch. He taught me how to set my pixel, my Facebook pixels, and I set it up myself. My ads now convert on a regular basis. Before now, I would set up my ads and go and pray. that this ad should convert. But with Mr. Sean, it is demystified everything about Facebook ads, and I'm so grateful for him. And I've made well over cash in over 6 figures as a result of his teaching. So thank you.
Okay. So it seems my network got cut off for a bit. But you can see all these testimonials. You can see what people are saying. That's not all. Let's keep going. This is my best student, right? If you go, so cool, right? I really like this lady because of her drive. She has one of the sell her jewelries today. In her first week, she made 500K. Today, that's 3 days ago, she was telling me about how she sold her products to the UK and made over a 1.5 million naira from a single customer, one single person. The point is, some people need just one thing, some people need basics, some people need the basics. And so everything is here for you. I want you to listen to what she has to say. I'm just going to keep this very short.
Okay, my name is Ifigo, the jewelry expert and consultant. I am in the same group
Very
with
low.
you. The
I'm trying to share her story, but she has a ton of I will probably share her pictures in the group. She has a ton of testimonials of how she has been consistently crushing it. Consistently. Okay, so let's move ahead. The only difference is what they know that you don't know, and who they listen to don't have access to. That is all. That's really all. These people know how to set up high converting ads. These people have seen somebody who guides them getting the results they want. That is the difference between yourself and them. So I don't want us to step videos on how to set up ads as an affiliate marketer, real estate agent, course creator, e-commerce vendor, WhatsApp vendor, whatever it is. You're going to learn how to set up ads for it. You're also going to get daily support, right? You're going to get daily support. You're going to get the extra bonuses on how you can create your own digital course. You're going to get the knowledge to cash course that allows you create that's the course that allows you create your own course, and you're going to get the webinar income blueprints course. But that's not all. You're also going to get our upcoming TikTok ads money blueprints. Okay, so once more, now what happens once you make payment? Once you make payment, please send your group you are in, or whoever sent you this video, and you'll be enrolled within a few hours of confirmation. So this is the link, payment link. Go ahead, pay to MoneyPoint 81038444012. If you're in Nigeria, Infosoft Innovation that's how you go ahead to make your payments. Okay, so we've come to the end of this program. I believe you learned something. I believe you gained something. So I want to thank you all. I cannot wait to see you inside the training. I cannot wait to see you inside our mentorship program. Thank you so much and have a good